Well, it's the old man at the end of the street again. I'm out on a walk in the woods while I still have the chance. So the thing about non-disclosure agreements with county governments is that they should be narrowly written. I mean, this is way out of my wheelhouse, but I would think that that's the case. If they're not narrowly written, then it can be used as an umbrella for all kinds of activity that go up and down the spectrum of proper activity, whether that's legal, moral, ethical, or any other word that might describe activities with the government and non-government organizations such as landowners and data centers or representatives of data centers. The reason is they want to protect themselves from competitors, that is the data centers, the landowners. But there's a certain illogic to that from the standpoint of the government and the citizens. And that logic is we want competition. You know, if we as a citizenry decided that we wanted to have data centers, we want to have the right blend of protections and taxes and profit. And I don't see that we have any of that. All we hear about is, well, we're going to make money. And there's some real soft numbers out there, but there's no hard facts on what ifs. And there's a lot of what ifs in data centers in Virginia. It's very possible that Goochland County won't realize the tax benefit that they're counting on. I think even now they're down at a capital improvement planning session, figuring out how they're going to spend all that money. And they did that with Motorola. They built the infrastructure, the water tower, yada, 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 spent, I don't know, $90 million. And the water tower sits, well, mostly unfunctioning. It fills up a third of the way. They empty it because the water's stale, and then they fill it up again. Of course, that probably is not going to be the case. The data center comes in if they actually use the water, which they don't have to. They can use the water in the aquifer. And as a matter of fact, the way state law is written, Goochland County can't make them hook up to the water system. They can't make them. It's exploiting the natural resources of Goochland County, and it'll be taken out. Very little of that money will stay here. There's very few employees that work in the data center, even in the maintenance side of it. Most of the revenue would come from taxes, and a lot of the taxes are being waived. So I walked a couple hundred more yards, done some more thinking. I found out that the NDAs that are in place right now that may be impacting the protection of West Creek, LLC, county employees, the Board of Supervisors, and of course any data centers that might be in place. They were all signed on or about the 4th of November 2023. So that gives you an idea how long this has been going on. The Supervisor of Auditors told us that the Dominion Energy Plan and the TOD were all hinged on Eli Lilly, which I wonder about that because they brought in Eli Lilly before the TOD was approved, unless, of course, all of this was just for show and they'd already decided to approve it no matter what the citizens said, no matter what the Planning Commission said, no matter what anybody said, they were going to plan for it. And Dominion Energy, who has the longest pole in the tent to be able to construct power infrastructure for a data center the size they want to bring in, probably got to work on it right away. That's a little disappointing. It was disingenuous of all of the supervisors to tell us there was no data centers on the horizon. I'm guessing there was some sort of scripted line that they said that, and there's probably some sort of firewall, Chinese firewall is a legal term, between the data centers and whoever the county and the landowners are dealing with. Probably a law firm, big law firm. I wonder who is representing the county. I'm sure they're going to hire outside counsel. They probably already got that arranged too, and that outside counsel has probably already in bed with the landowners council. Their county probably made, or they may have made, I can't give odds on this. They may have made a decision that it was cheaper to be sued by citizens, because the citizens don't have deep pockets like West Creek LLC and the data centers. And so if they beat us down, they will take care of all of their concerns about spending money. If they lose to us, of course, then they got to take on the county or take on the landowners, decide what they're going to do. If they do the right thing, which is to downzone, to take away data centers and hopefully large distribution centers from the M1 industrial zones, if they do the right thing, you know that the West Creek's going to come in with probably some of the top lawyers in Virginia, if not the United States, just to get back at us. But anyway, these are the things I think about on a nice day like this. I should go on more walks. Well, let's walk for another 100 yards and see what happens by the next bridge. Stay tuned. It's the last bridge on my walk, so I'll take just a couple more minutes to close out. I think that the Board of Supervisors, the Planning Commission, and a lot of other people did this way too fast. They executed at the time frame that the West Creek LLCs and other landowners were trying to get them to do, as well as the data centers, because they understand that the technology and the public sentiment towards data centers is changing rapidly. In fact, if you write your representatives, your state representatives, and tell them that data centers shouldn't just be brought into the county by right, they need to have significant safety hearings, CUPs they're called, and conditional use permits. And I know the county wants to build infrastructure, build new schools, build lots of different things, and they're looking at this as a silver bullet, except it's only going to be a silver bullet for that small elitist group of folks. And you can all... So anyway, that's my thoughts for today. I'm almost done with my walk, so you're almost done having to listen to me. Ever how many there are of you, 2, 4, something like that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned.